combine both, what happens is produce a specific effect that it's capable to change the way the voltage gate calcium channel in our cells membrane are opening and closed. So you enter to receive more calcium.
For sure. Like I was just asking AI, I use Claude a lot because it has good access. And I was asking it, are MRIs safe? And the generally recognized thing is yes. But the amount of gravitation you get is very strong. I mean, it's theoretically, you're causing all the protons to shift. So, when you talk about pulsing and stuff like that, it's also the frequency of the pulsing changes. Like you may vibe with, whatever, but my AI said, yeah, you probably should turn off your router at night because it's creating a lot of energy. And I said, well, what about all my neighbors? They all have routers. And they're like, well, because of the inverse square, it's far enough that it's not going to hurt you.
Yeah, but that's a myth, and this is something that we need to understand.
You don't agree with that because it also said that because of the multiple pulsings, it could be also bad.
I am president of the EMF Society, and around the world we're conducting actively a monitoring of emissions in 29 cities in 10 countries. And I repeat it from more than 10,000 homes. We repeat it because I have an international network of consultants. I have an academy too that we train people to learn how to use instruments.
Yeah.
So what happened is we have in these devices, this is called near field. What we are saying is near field. The near field, it's the exposure you get when you're close to the device. It's like a bubble. It's for instance, you have this phone, it's a bubble around the phone. So the near field exposure is full of both emissions, extreme low frequency and microwave radiation. In the router, you have a bubble. For instance, the bubble of the mobile phone functioning, it's around a couple of inches around the phone. But if you have a router, the router is several feet. Correct. If the router have more antennas, using more energy, more amps, taking a power, if the near field, the bubble is larger. So what's happening is that reason that I always say you need to turn off your Wi-Fi during your moment of sleep because the near field, the bubble is pulsing there. But the most harmful effect from this bubble comes from the low frequency related to the power, low frequency radiation. Because why low frequency? Because low frequency, when we go to the whole spectrum of frequency, we have 5 hertz, 10 hertz, 15 hertz. What happens is we have low frequency emissions pulsing there. They are interfering with your brain activity in low frequency. And when we go to sleep, we need to have a REM cycle and a deep cycle. And the REM cycle and deep cycle is connected to the low frequency.
That's so interesting.